Welcome to the Tatyana show and happy Easter, everyone. I hope you guys are all having a great time and y'all looking slay in y'all Easter outfits. But in honor of this glorious holiday, I decided to take a moment and look at Easter through a kid's perspective and ask them what do they think Easter is and what do they like about Easter. And you definitely want to watch the video because kids say the kind of most hilarious things. But don't go anywhere because you're watching the Tatyana show. That is so amazing. So aside from the series, don't forget to tune in to the Tatyana show November 7th.
Like it, funky, just move on past.
Man, you have future plans of, November 7th. Welcome to the Tatyana show, and before we kick things off, I want to give a special shout out to all the folks that share the Tatyana show on a regular. Your sharing and reposting mean the world to me because you help my show reach a broader audience, so thank you. And those people in particular are Kelsey Page. Thank you, Kelsey. Thanks for the sharing. Damian D. Mills Miller, who is also the CEO and founder of Power Hungry Clothing Company. So you guys need to check that out. They make some, they have an awesome tight ass logo. So you guys should definitely check that out. And you never know, you might like it and you might order you a shirt. Then we got Tab the One Monique. Thanks, Tab. That's my sis. Thanks for holding it down. And then we have Tiger Davis. He's also an upcoming actor, and he will be in a play that's going to be opening up on April 14th and April 15th in the Starkville area. It's titled Genesis, and it's about a singer who almost let fame ruin her family and her life and all those other dramas that come along with that. So if you're in the Starkville area, you guys can go check out that play. It's a really good play, and he's an incredible performer, so you definitely want to see that. But moving things along, I had a request by a fan that she wanted me to talk about a very important issue that she feels that need to reach a broader, platform, and she asked me to talk about it, and it was a request from Akil from New Orleans, and she wanted to talk about the importance of resumes and emails, and I think this is a very good topic to talk about because I want to let people know that it's nice to have fun, cute emails like hotgirl22@yahoo.com or freemyguy@gmail.com. That's totally cool. I'm not saying you can't have those emails. I'm just saying that when it comes down to the job and hiring process, you definitely want to keep an email aside for business, aside for professional use only. So just using your first and last name is a good bet, and you can never go wrong with using that at gmail.com, or just maybe just using your last name. That can also work as well, but you never want to use anything as personal, like cute girl 22 9 wall baby at gmail. Like, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You definitely just use your first and last name. You can never go wrong at whateverserver.com. And also resumes. With resumes, you don't have to have a whole bunch of fancy degrees. You don't have to have a list of credentials and awards and trophies. Just listen to things that you've done. That's good enough for a resume. So if you've done someone hair for a wedding, write it on your resume. If you babysit your sister's kids every weekend, write it on your resume. Like, whatever it is that you have done, that's a job. That's something that you built up a skill in. That's something that you are familiar with in that area. So write that down on your resume. It don't have to be no fancy stuff. It don't have to be no, school-worthy type things. A resume is just talking about the things that you've done, the things you have accomplished, and the things that you know how to do. So if you know how to put in box braids, then put on your resume. You know how to do, don't say box braids, give it a more fancy, give it a more professional name, like I can style hair. Not say I, but just say style hair. It's really simple to take the skill that you know how to do and make them sound very professional. And also, it's also good to have a resume because when you're going through the hiring process, if you give them a resume, that makes them, more likely to call you back. They make them see you in a more professional light, and also that just help you stay in a flow of who you are and making yourself feel more professional. So when you do go on a job, you know that you are qualified and you do bring skills and you do bring things to the table, because you have a resume to back you up and to prove your point. So it does not matter about education, it does not matter about skills or awards, but to be on a resume, no, just anything that you have done in life that is not anything, you know, illegal. Of course not that, but anything that you have done that's worthy of, you know, talking about, you can definitely list it on your resume. It's not hard at all. And if you do not know how to do a resume, just email the Tatyana Show, and maybe I might just have a special on doing resumes and putting together a resume on the most simplest things to help anyone out there who are not familiar with doing resumes, because the Tatyana Show would love to help. And also I want to thank you, Akia of New Orleans, for your request, and I hope I fulfilled the question that you asked me to. But moving along in sports, what the show is about, Ray Lewis will be suing American Bank for $20 million in damages of his reputation, because that he have a foundation called the L2 Family Foundation, where he was going to help 52 single mothers own a home. And so this how the story goes, you know, all that stuff. He went to American Bank he was going to get $5 million in over 5 years to help 52 mothers get a home. And in return, the 52 people who was going to get a home, they was going to get their mortgage set out with American Bank. So it's like American Bank getting their money back through the people getting the mortgage through their bank. But at the same time, they the ones giving Ray Lewis the $5 million. But so 9 months into the project, the branch that Ray Lewis was using to, you know, get this money, it just stopped. It shut down, gone, complete, adios, poof, you know, just out of nowhere, and also with no like explanation. They just cut it off, cut it. And that kind of made Mr. Lewis feel angry, because they won his reputation and they won his name and his credibility to the people who, you know, he was going to help out with these homes. These are 52 people, and I'm pretty sure they have kids and everything else. And, you know, to just randomly wake up and say, oh, we can't help you on your project anymore, it's quite heartbreaking for Mr. Lewis to even tell these people that. So he's going to take matters into a bigger hands by taking the bank to court and suing them for $20 million of winning his reputation. And I pray that he wins, and when he do win, I hope that he helps out 102 families, since they want to try to stop him from helping out 52 families. And I'm saying 2 because the name of the foundation is called L2. So, and he's helping out 52 families, you know, 102. I'm just assuming, don't listen to me. But I think that's so wrong, how the bank just shut down the branch that Mr. Lewis was using for his foundation to help these families. But I hope when he go to court, he have his papers together, he have him a good lawyer, and he let this bank know, I play no games, and y'all need to play no games with me, because at first I asked you for $5 million, but now I need $20 million, because you're playing with me. But speaking of suing people, Reggie Bush will be suing the city of St. Louis for a knee injury that happened around the end of, you know, the last football season that just came around, and that he's suing them because the knee injury put him off for the rest of the season, and also it could potentially end his professional football career. And I don't think that's good, being, you know, 30 years old with a family, and, you know, I'm sure he got other finances that he needs to take care of. So he's got him a good lawyer, which he's no lawyer who's no rookie in the game. She helped out on the O.J. Simpson case, and she worked with, you know, Johnny Cochran. She helped out with clients like Snoop Dogg, Lindsay Lohan, and we all know she been in court left and right. Paris Hilton, and so many more people. And her name is Shawn Holley. So go ahead, girl, do your thing, and I hope you help Reggie Bush get him some money. But this was interesting about this whole Reggie Bush situation. He just signed a 1-year deal with San Francisco for $106 million. Like, well, a $500,000 bonus, like signing bonus, and I'm just like, that's not no money. Like, football wise, some of them guys be racking up on like $18 million. Like, they be racking up on dough. So all he got is 1.6 million. I'm like, Reggie, your like status and your like, what is it called? I don't know what it's called, but people not that interested anymore. And then he got a 1-year contract. 1 year? Why? You couldn't get 3? What's 1 year? You know how fast 1 year go by? I'm not saying that because, you know, he left the Saints. But at the same time, Reggie, like, you used to have a whole lot more juice than that. You know, he ain't got the juice no more. Clearly. But I hope him the best with his knee injury, and I hope that he gets some type of deal to help him out, just in case he can't play football anymore, that he can find a way to be comfortable so he won't have to, you know, be struggling and all that other stuff. But I have a bone to pick with Beyonce because she have 13 unreleased videos on her Vivo account that no one's seen yet. Beyonce, we need to know, like, what is going on. We love you. You need to release these videos. But what I'm assuming, it must be an album in the air that's gonna drop among us very, very soon. That's why she got these 13 videos to drop soon as she dropped this CD, and she's about to go on tour. So Beyonce, I'm ready whenever you're ready. And I hope one day I get to see Beyonce in concert because I love seeing her perform. So I cannot wait to see these videos because I know they're awesome. Because Beyonce is awesome at what she does. Queen B. But here's a follow-up story on the flight attendant that got caught with the 70 pounds. Okay, her name, she's Marsha Reyonalds, 31 years old. She's of Jamaican descent. She was born in Jamaica, but she lived in Brooklyn, New York. And now she is charged with federal narcotics trafficking offense. And also, she was once a beauty pageant contestant, and she was studying to go to school. She was studying to be a nurse while being a flight attendant. And I guess some type of way she wanted more money. You know, the devil got a hold of her and she felt like she needed to get this fast money, and she started trafficking drugs, and then she got caught up. And that she got caught in the JFK International Airport in New York City, where she was sent to jail on a $500,000 bond, which she was immediately released thanks to her parents, who posted a bail for her, and a pastor of a church in Brooklyn, New York. And that she will be scheduled to go to court on April 7th in Southern California for her bail hearing. This girl is in some hot waters. Like, she's in some hot waters right now. But I pray the best for her. I pray the best for her situation. I hope that she can learn from this, and I hope that she get the best, you know, plea deal as possible. Because it sounds like she didn't even grow up in a life of drugs, in a life of, you know, doing things of that nature. So I don't know, I guess the need for money is what, you know, just made her fall into that trap. But I pray that she learned from this and she really come out okay and things are not so bad for her situation. But as of now, she's not looking so good. But that's all the information today I have on news. Stick around because I still have my Easter video, and you guys don't want to miss it because kids are so cute on Easter. Don't go anywhere because you're watching the Tatyana show. What do you think Easter means?
It means that people that God and celebrate the day that God was on the cross. Something different special.
I think Easter means that everybody celebrates.
Honey eggs.
What do y'all like about Easter?
I like
A lot to me, like special, because people that were dead won't be here today.
what I like about Easter is when we get to find when they have the eggs, and then we get to find them.
I like the most about Easter is you get to find Easter because I like to run. I just like to have fun on Easter and celebrate with my family.
When others tell us spring has arrived, children
What's your favorite type of Easter candy?
Egg.
Like, what type of candy?
Jelly beans.
What kind of jelly beans? What's your favorite color of jelly beans?
My favorite color of jelly beans is purple.
How many eggs did you find today?
I want to count mine.
Okay. A lot? How many eggs do y'all have? A lot.
Say a lot.
My egg broke.
Oh.
10.
Oh, do you have you an Easter outfit tomorrow? Are you gonna be slayed tomorrow? Like you're gonna be looking good. It's okay, Christian people could slay.
Mine is gray and black and hers is like pink and white.
How would you describe Easter?